Hey guys, number one here, coming in today with the interview with Obey Rated. How you doing today, Rated?
I am dandy.
If you guys don't know who he is, he's a big part of Obey. He's a really good graphics designer. And how about we let him tell us a little bit about himself?
Okay, so for people that don't know, I'm one of the co-leaders of the Obey Alliance. I basically am one of the graphic designers and one of the sniper players, shall I say, on the Obey Alliance as well. But most people know me for my, I guess, influential graphic design skittles on YouTube. And, I just basically, I don't know, I just do what everybody, I basically am living the dream, is what I'm basically trying to say.
And by living the dream, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, it's not too often that you basically have such a successful run on YouTube nowadays. And, I started about 3 years ago on YouTube as some small time designer, and I basically hit my, I guess,
Peak?
my peak and my run and everything about a year and a half ago, and I just started growing and growing and growing. And then on top of that, not many people knew that I was this sniper, and I became a huge part of Obey.
All right. And then how would you say you got started in the community?
Um, I started because I was originally a graphic designer for game battles, doing forum signatures and stuff like that. And I always watched a huge guy on YouTube named Stratza, and he basically pushed me into YouTube. And I just got started by joining. I think Acid was the first team I joined, and I got started from there.
All right. And then you say you're a graphics designer, so for anybody who's going to be watching this for who are graphic designers, do
Mm-hmm.
you have any tips for them if they're trying to make it big?
Biggest tip is to create your own style. Be normal. Don't or yourself. Don't try to do everything that everybody else is doing. Kind of just go on your own path, and eventually it pays off.
All right. And then you said you were also a sniper,
Yeah.
and do you think the sniper side of YouTube or the graphics side of YouTube is better or more fun in your opinion?
Honestly, I have more fun with the sniping side of YouTube now. If you asked me that 2 years ago, I'd say the graphics side, but now it's more sniping just because the whole community is so, I guess, intertwined with each other, and there's just so much more to do with the sniping community. And honestly, now the graphics community is so intertwined with the sniping community. So, I mean, I personally now it's definitely the sniping community that I have a lot more fun with.
All right. And then do you have anything you want to say to your followers or subscribers?
Just stay tuned for more and more content. I mean, I'm trying to push out as much as I can, and honestly, it's tough, and right now it's slow, but I'm doing the best I can.
And do you have any big projects coming, like episodes or any big graphics?
I have a huge new episode series coming on. It's basically mini montages. It's called Sanitarium. The first one's gonna be edited by Zerk. I'm gonna do episodes of them. It's about 30 clip episodes, so I mean it's a small montage, but standards are pretty friggin' high for them. And they'll be going out. I probably have to say in the next week. And then also I have a dual-tage coming out with Obey Vita. That's gonna be. I mean, we're either gonna be calling it Jurassic. We haven't really 100% got all the clips done for it, but we are recording for it right now.
All right. That's pretty sick. And when do you think that'll be out?
Probably either the end of August or probably going to shoot for right before school starts. So yeah, probably middle end of August.
And you said you partly lead Obey now?
Yeah, I just recently, about a month and a half ago, Agony took me and I think what's his name, Kitty, and a bunch of other people, and basically just said, "Listen, you guys. I mean, I've been in Obey since it started." Maybe even before, and he said, "Listen, you guys are the OGs. I hope you guys never leave." I mean, the only time I could ever see Kitty leaving is for Phase, but other for me, I don't really see myself getting in Phase. So,
Yeah.
he basically said, "You guys are the OGs, and you guys definitely know what's good for the team." And he basically gave me co-lead, and Kitty and all these other guys, some of the other guys, privileges of the leaders and co-leaders. So it's pretty. It's an honor.
And for someone who stayed loyal to a clan like you did with Obey, would you say you reap a lot more benefits than clan hopping?
You know, I respect anybody who leaves for other teams if it's good reasons, but I don't know. I definitely benefit from it a lot more because I've grown with the clan, gone through the ups and the downs, and it just makes you a better player and more loyal person, in my opinion.
And would you say you have any like inspirations that have led you to this point in the community?
For graphics, I have Stratza, probably JS Woodhams, iRobot, Matty DeCesare, or whatever how you ever pronounce that name, Evan Eckert, and a lot of those guys. And for sniping, man, I honestly I don't really look at everybody else as being like I don't really more of the older snipers get me very very inspired. For instance, Kaya Wade, Smoky Drift, Carbon Drift,
Right. Yeah.
the original guys, because that's what I grew up on. I mean, I started playing COD when I was COD 2, so I mean those guys are definitely big for me. I mean, of course, Rockstar is one of my favorite players, and yeah, that's really it.
And going back to your leadership in the Obey,
Uh-huh.
this goes out to like people trying to get in clans. Do you have any tips for like new upcomers who actually like this is on like the sniping side who want to get into clans like Obey?
Um, Biggest thing, especially when I know, as of you know, at me at least, we recruit off of consistency and somebody who is just very very consistent when it comes to
Episodes?
just
Like yeah.
episodes, just clips in general, because a lot of people, there are a lot of people out there that are one clip wonders. They hit one insane clip and then they never, you never see them come out with an episode again, and they're just like, oh, okay, that's cool. But what we like to do is we like to have people hit insane clips, but also very very consistent. One of the biggest examples is Obey Kitty, which everyone knows, and he's probably one of the best. It is the best player in Obey, and he's just so consistent when it comes to that clutch attitude and that just being good, shall I say.
Yeah. All right. And here at CodInterview, we usually have like a random question.
Uh-huh.
So today's random question would be, do you ever have any favorite things to do while playing or like any like rituals?
I Most people don't know this, and the people that like play with me know, but I vote every map. Like if we're playing MW2, I'll vote to skip every map. It's like a ritual for me. Like no matter what, I have to hit that X button, and or not on Black Ops 2 or MW3, but MW2, Black Ops 1, I will vote every single map to skip.
And is that just like
It's just
charm?
it was just kind of like a good luck charm for me. If I don't do it, it's like that OCD thing.
All right. And once again, thanks for coming to interview with us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
And this has been number 1 and Obey Rated. Have a nice day.